An incredibly beautiful city, Oslo has been a joy to explore. From Karl Johans Gate, the main shopping street, you can walk directly up to the Royal Palace and Gardens, where there is always something going on. The three-story, two-wing neoclassical Royal Palace was completed in 1849 on top of a hill that presides over the city center. It is only open for public tours a few weeks in the summer, but regardless of whether you get a peek inside, it is a lovely vantage point. And if you time it just right, you can watch the changing of the guard. And don't miss the surrounding grounds designed at the same time, which exude a peaceful interlude with a myriad of ponds, mature trees, and winding trails. If you want to see something even older, Oslo has that too. Built as a defensive structure in 1290, Akerhus Fortress has been besieged over and over again during its 700 plus years. Now it serves as a mausoleum for members of the royal family, a depository for military artifacts, and as a history museum open to the public. Of specific interest are the larger-than-life tapestries and the paintings directly on the wall surface created to imitate tapestries. For something from this century, head over to Embla Keramikk, where Heier has been throwing clay and translating traditional techniques into fresh Norwegian design for over 25 years. So, Siv, you have been doing this a really long time.
Yeah. I've been doing it for 25 years at this place.
Mm-hmm. At this place, and it started out as a few more people that worked the studio.
Yeah, we were about 7 people, and one by one just finished up, and then new came in and some stuff like that, and now we're only 2.
You outlasted them all.
Yes, all of them.
So tell me what your design inspiration is.
Oh, it's a lot. It's the life. It's animals, life, depends what time of year it is. So the inspiration comes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So after 25 years, so how do you come up with new ideas?
They just pop in all the time.
All of a sudden,
yeah, it's something you see in the woods, and then you think, oh, maybe I can make stuff like that, or maybe you see something somewhere else, and just the ideas just come. Yeah. So, or a color you see, or a dog in the street. I think, I would like to make a dog like that, or
Well, things that you have in your store, there's 2 very different styles represented here. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm the detail one. I make details on everything, really, really details. And I throw, and I want to have it real thin, because I like thin cups and stuff. And my colleague are more like the crazy one. She's doing things faster, not the detail one. So she has a crazy outlook compared to me. So that's the biggest difference, I think.
And you guys get along great?
Yeah, that's good, because then we don't have to compete about the customers, because we're so different styles. So either they like mine or hers, they can choose. It's not too many buying both.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So for example, I'm guessing this is one of your bowls.
Yes, it is.
So tell me about this.
Oh, I like pink, so I made this glaze. And everybody's asking, where did you buy this glaze? Because that's my secret.
Oh, a little secret recipe.
Yeah, secret recipe. And I like it to be thin and kind of look kind of fragile, but delicate.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, and it does, but clay itself is pretty durable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's burned out on 1240 degrees. So it's high fired, and it's melting together, so it's real hard. Yeah,
it feels like it, but it has a delicate look, like you said.
Yeah.
So this one
is my colleague.
I'm assuming that it was.
Yeah, because this is a different outlook, and she loves dots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she has a different way to work.
Interesting shapes.
Yeah.
Does she also throw on the wheel?
Yeah,
okay.
she throw on the wheel. Yeah.
Okay. Because some things look like they're more like a hand.
Yeah, this is handmade.
This looks handmade.
This not by the wheel, but she threw that one on the wheel.
Well, and it has, even though it's on the wheel, it still has a totally different feel.
Yeah.
Than.
Yeah, it's
how you're doing it.
More. She's more bastant, or what? Is that a word? More.
Well, it's a Norwegian word.
Yeah, more kind of. I don't know what
I would say a little bit more organic, a little bit more free form than what you're doing.
Yeah, and we have different ways of shaping. Because I have often more round shapes in the bottom than she has. She has more flat,
a square.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
It's not a square. It's a circle.
Yeah. But you see,
but it's flat.
Many of her forms are more like that. So,
well, and you were telling me that you have done some where you have to repeat your sets.
Yeah,
which is probably hard to do, isn't it? To have pieces that match.
No, it's not too hard because we're measuring the clay in lumps, and you can see if I make cups. It's 250 grams of clay, and then you just throw. And I've been throwing for so many years, so it's kind of in my hand.
Yes.
So it's
really much harder than it looks, but it's easy for you because you're an expert at it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, but it's the way I like it when it's not exactly the same, because if you do the measuring, it will be exactly the same here and the same height. But I like it that it's a little different, because then you can see it's handmade.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we love that, right?
Yeah.
We're still doing things by hand, and there's something very special about that.
Yeah.
Being creative and working with your hand. Now, this glaze, is this one of your secret recipes? Yeah,
because it's more glaze. It's 3 different glazes on this one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, you can kind of see that there's a lot of different
blue,
colors.
And it's pink and it's white. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I put it on to be like this. So it can go bad, because if it's going too far down, it will destroy the oven, the plate of the oven. So I have to have exactly the amount that makes them like this, but not too much, not too little. So,
well, and then obviously these are made for function. So do you have to hand wash them, or is this
no? They can go in the dishwasher, and in the microwave, and in the oven. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
truly functional.
Yes, truly functional.
So which is your favorite piece in here in the store right now?
I think it's the giraffes.
You want to grab it? Oh, that's so pretty.
The giraffe is my favorite animal.
Is it?
I think it's
Why?
so nice. I just think it's elegant and kind of a queen, as you see.
And you painted this.
Yeah, it's with black clay, and I painted the black one. And then it's real gold on the crown. You have it?
Yeah, I do.
So, and I call them the royal family.
Oh, that's very nice.
Because usually I have a lot of animals with a crown on, just to have a kind of signature. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I made a lot of.
But you made a beautiful face.
Thank you.
And I think faces are hard, don't you think? You're going to tell me no.
I don't think so. Because this is what I do.
You're an expert.
Yeah, this is what I do. And of course, it doesn't look like a real giraffe, but I have to have my own design on it.
Of course.
And that's
it's your
important.
Interpretation.
Yeah.
And everyone knows what it is. So it doesn't matter if it's true to life, because we know what it is.
Yeah.
And that's the whole artistic expression.
Yeah.
So we have made our way downstairs into the, what you called the Holy Grail, the nerve center of the whole workshop is right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where your creative mind is allowed to grow and, come up with interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Like?
Yeah. Yeah, for Christmas.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to get ready for Christmas?
Oh, I like make a lot of stuff because Christmas is a big season. So it takes a couple of months.
What is
So-
this going to be when it's done? Will it be an ornament, or will it
No.
go on top of something, or does it just sit out?
It just
Okay.
sit on the table
Okay.
to be happy.
So as you're in here and you're on the wheel and you're doing all these different things, what is the process? And I'm assuming very different processes for whether you're throwing something or whether you're hand making something.
Yeah, of course, because when you're throwing, you have to make it on the wheel first, and then it looks like this is from the wheel, and it's just drying out. Nothing is done underneath, and then you put it on the wheel this way, and you trim it. So you trim the bottom and stuff like that, and then you have to make the handles if you're going to have the handles.
And these are done by hand.
Yeah, these are
Yes.
done by hand because I've been using cloth to get the. What do you call it?
Very nice design there.
Yeah. And then I put them on, and then I have to wrap them to the day after because this is a little drier than this one. And to avoid cracking, you have to wrap them again. And then they have to dry out for a week or two. And then I burn them one time, and then I glaze them. These are going to have glaze with color. And then I burn them one more time. So it takes 2 or 3 weeks to make cups.
Really?
Yeah. So it's not fast.
Yeah. Well, but that's all right.
Mhm.
It's anything with quality.
Mm-hmm.
You have to put time and effort
Yeah.
into making it right.
Yeah. And it-
For me, a little bit sassy and a little bit sweet perfectly describes both the ladies and the pottery at Embla Keramikk.
Oslo has many things to recommend it. Friendly people, most of whom speak English, a city center that is easily walked, and high prices aside, lovely things to take home as a reminder of your foray to Norway. I'm Ms. World Traveler Kerry Damiano, reminding you to travel safe, shop smart, dress well, and be grateful for every day.